I dare Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama to watch these tapes. Watch a fully formed fetus on the table, its heart beating, its legs kicking, while someone says we have to keep it alive to harvest its brain. This is about the character of our nation. And if we will not stand up and force President Obama to veto this bill, shame on us.
These videos have everybody upset. Welcome back to the Steve Malzberg Show. I'm Dennis Michael Lynch, filling in for Steve today. And joining us now on the phone is Congressman Diane Black. She is a member of the Congressional Pro-Life Caucus, author of the bill to defund Planned Parenthood, and she's been a nurse for the past 40 years. Congressman, thank you for being with us today.
Well, thank you for having me about this very important subject matter.
Yes, I want to talk about the vote in the House. I know you had to go through great effort to get it to pass, and it did. And I know that was a lot of work for you. But, you know, I went to your Facebook page prior to today's interview, and I took a look at the comments that you're getting, and there is a lot of concern from women saying that your bill is going to strip services, the sort of services that women need. Is that true?
Not at all. As a matter of fact, the other side can't defend what's on these videos, and so what they try to do is to confuse the subject, and it does not at all not take one single dime away from women's health services. As a matter of fact, we add an additional $235 million to the coffers so that those services that would not be provided by Planned Parenthood because of their activity would actually be taken up by the federally qualified health centers, which, as a matter of fact, there are 13,500 of them throughout the United States, and there are only 700 Planned Parenthood clinics. So, as you can see, there are lots of opportunities out there for women to get their health services. By the way, my bill provides, if Planned Parenthood really cared that much about women's health services as opposed to abortion, and that was their priority, they would stop abortions because the bill says if they stop doing abortion, they can get the funding. So
during the 1 year that you do the investigation, the money that wouldn't be going to Planned Parenthood, where is that going?
Well, that money then can be reverted to those other health clinics that I was talking about, community health centers, faith-based centers, and they could apply for those and get those dollars so that they could actually up the services they're already providing, which, by the way, we have found that most of these community health centers are providing much more comprehensive health services than what Planned Parenthood even provides. So, for instance, Planned Parenthood used to say they provided mammograms. When they were called upon to clarify that, they then backed that down and said, no, we don't provide mammograms. Many of these other health clinics do provide that, and why have the middleman where they do a screening and then they have to refer them out? Let's just have them go to the community health center, get the comprehensive health care that they need, and not have the in-between man.
Well, let me ask you a question. I mean, what actually was it that helped you gain support from the other side to get this bill passed?
Well, there are others who realize that regardless of whether you are pro-life or whether you are pro-choice, we want people to follow the law, and in particular in this circumstance where we're talking about human life. And so there are three main areas that on these films are very suspicious. As a matter of fact, as you have already referenced, I am a nurse and have been a nurse for over 40 years, and there are three main areas that right away struck me as I watched these films. One is the NIH Revitalization Act provides that you cannot alter a procedure for the sole purpose of harvesting a tissue, a fetal tissue. So we see a doctor on there talking about crunching above and crunching below so that they can preserve the area that they want to take the fetal tissue. That is an alteration of what would be a normal procedure.
Well, let me jump in. Let me jump in one second. I want to ask you this question. It's very important. We're winding down on time. This now goes to the Senate. Let's say, for instance, it passes. It gets to the president's desk. He's already said he's going to veto it. Is this bill simply designed to smoke out the president?
Not at all. I dare the president to veto a bill where we can show that there are activities going on where American hardworking taxpayers have their dollars going to unconscionable behavior, and a president who won't stand up for the everyday taxpayer and say it's okay to have an organization that performs such horrendous acts on our newborns, on our babies, listen, you don't do, as the Planned Parenthood has always told people, this is just a blob of tissue. You don't get a heart, a lung, a brain, a liver from a blob of tissue. It's a baby.
Congressman, let me jump up with a question that we asked our Facebook viewers. Amy Kernan, really quick, you got to give me a yes or no on this because we're losing time here. If he does veto the bill, will you get the 2/3 support to pass it? Yes or no? I got 10 seconds.
No, I don't know that for sure we would get that. We didn't have 2/3 vote on the floor.
Well, listen, let me stop you. I'm going to have you back. But up next, more of the Steve Malzberg Show. I'm Dennis Michael Lynch. Congressman, thank you for joining us.